Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight you.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, Darnold. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Motioning left is their running back. 1st and 10. Darnold setting up the screen. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Trying for the deep ball. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Offense off to a good start, Brock. Here's a 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory. Out of the gun, give to Hill. He's got to gain a 6 there. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. To Hill. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
We go, set.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And this opening drive set it for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Hill now from the gun. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Now Darnold makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Throwing here, Darnold. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now an inside give to Hill. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass caught by the rookie from Arkansas. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. That's the end of our opening quarter. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. From the gun, Mayfield. Connects on the crosser. Space on the right. He's got room. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Mostert on the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st
This is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Rolling on first. Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here we go, son. Oh, wait.
On his own read, they hand it to Blue. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a race down the right side. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Deontay Hardy to return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Deontay Hardy on the return. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To throw, Mayfield. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. Second down, they go past here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
First and 10 from the 43. Here's Darnold to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Darnold looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Third and long for him here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He's looking Isaac Teslaw's way. So that brings up fourth and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, Judkins. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 19-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
180!
Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 3rd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Even 25 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Texans in front here at NRG. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Judkins headed right. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
180!
Here's Mayfield. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd down run from Judkins. Trying to plow ahead for the 1st. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Jordan Stout headed out to punt it away on 4th. And this will be his 1st effort of the contest. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Darnold. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw it. He rolls to his right. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Riley Dixon on the punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. Collects this at the 32. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun handoff here for Jenkins. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Another one for Jenkins. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. It's Jenkins on the counter. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third and short, Mayfield. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A pickup of 17. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Judkins out the middle. Bounce outside, he has a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Baker to throw. We're going to go screen pass for Judkins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now in the close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Fields this one at the 3. He brushed him off with ease.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. A third down run with Blue. Escapes the defender. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Darnold. Downfield, and Tislaw has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. And screen here to Blue. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield on their own side.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long. Here's Darnold. He put everything he had into this one. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
What's up?
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
180! What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
180!
Throw here, third down. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
What's up?
Handoff now to Judkins. The stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
What's up?
Another game to Judkins. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
Kings! What's up?
Here's Baker. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and leaves the sticks.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Cut!
On the give, here's Judkins. It's inside the 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Pistol snap, Darnold. Quick slant is caught by Tislam. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. And goes to the hurry up here. Rolling on 1st. Here's Darnold. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. He completes it in traffic. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense to the line fast. First and 10, Darnold. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. And again, it's Darnold. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Going is Darnold on 3rd down. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Working quickly here. In the red zone now. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
180! King! That's it!
Here's Algier on 1st down. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
180!
Throwing, Baker. That's complete to Johnston, outright. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
180! What's up?
You draw it up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third.
What's up?
You draw it up for him. So it's a win for the Texans. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.